What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be taking a look at a quick tutorial on something that I just recently found out about and figured a lot of you might be interested in knowing, this kind of tip or trick involving clear water. So you guys are familiar with water and how it works in Planet Zoo, and it looks kind of murky, to be honest. Even when you have the water filtration systems in, the water still looks blurry and you can't really see the animals super well unless you're inside the water itself. So right here is a standard what you might build in a zoo where you want to have a deep sea diving animal in, and you want to have some foliage in there and whatnot, and you want to be able to see it. So if we drop in some calm water here, just to see what it looks like, you get this. So you don't really see anything inside of the habitat. It's really tough to see anything. Even when you go inside of this water, you get a clearer view, but if you're a guest, this is all you see, which is, mediocre at best. But this is the average, habitat that you might build. So the trick I'm going to show you is we're going to jump over here. I've just duplicated what was inside this first habitat into the second one. So this is a enclosed one. It's fully enclosed by terrain. And so the trick is what we're going to do, instead of just chopping off this front part and replacing it with glass or what have you, we're going to use a terrain stamp tool. We're going to come in here and do a subtraction. I'm going to lower this down just so that I can work with a bit easier. But I'm going to cut out just underneath what you would need. And I'm going to do X. I'm going to cut out through, all the way through this edge here. And sorry for taking out probably a little bit more than I should have, but we'll get the gist. Just gonna scooch on through here. Get right up on it. And one more and we should be good here. All right. So now all that I've done is just carve out a little cave, if you will. And so if we want to go into our barriers here now, I'm going to do a null for now just because it's easier for me to work with. Personally, I think it's more flexible. All right, and then we'll scoot this guy up against the wall. Scoot this guy, give it a little bit of a nicer look. And we're going to grab all of this and we're going to convert to glass. Oop. Sometimes it'll let you do it. And it's going to be just that piece that's going to be a bit of a jerk here. See if it'll do it there. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't like those little edges. But we want it to be right up against there, so we may end up having to do something like that, yeah. And something like that. So now we've got our glass. Grab it all. And we're gonna lift, ideally, grab all. Grab it all, lift all the way up so that it intersects with the terrain. So now we've got this little glass case. Unlike here, where it's not capped at the top, we have a glass case here. I'm gonna go into our terrain, get our water, place it down, and there you go. That's what we want. That's the type of clear water that we want to see. So let me hit play on this so you guys can see the grass moving and all that. But that's the kind of look that you want. So if you're going to be building an underwater habitat, you need to figure out a way to make a small lip. This I've made pretty thick, and it doesn't have to be this thick. It just needs to be encased. So whatever, habitat barrier, whatever you use in order to build your water feature, it needs to be enclosed in order for you to get this clear of a view, which is really frustrating because this should work similarly. Unfortunately, this is the way that we have to do it. So just keep that in mind when you guys are building and know that trick going into it. And that's a super simple and easy way to make your habitats look 1,000 times better, and you get these amazing views of the animals for not only your guests, but for you. So when you're playing, you get an actual awesome view and can see all the work that you've done on the inside of your terrariums, basically. So hope you guys enjoyed that little tip and that you implement it into your zoos and can make some awesome habitats look even better with a clear glass feature. So tune in to the next video. Hopefully we'll do another episode of Uluru Zoo, and check out all the other tutorials here on the channel. And I will catch you guys in the next video.